What is up, my fellow creepers and things that go bump in the night? Welcome back to yet another episode of Creature of the Night. Let's keep it going, guys, all December long. Let's keep this shit going. Let's take it back to another classic. A John Carpenter, of course. We did his vampires. Let's do this one. His 1982, The Thing. Starring Kurt Russell, Wilford Brimley, Keith David, Richard Masur. I probably said that wrong. Director John Carpenter. Writers Bill Lancaster. He actually wrote the screenplay. And John W. Campbell Jr. He actually did the story, guys. Now we all know John Carpenter. He has a twisted fucking mind, and I thought it was pretty cool that he actually does his own scores in his film. So I thought, multi-talented guy. I thought that was pretty cool. Well, the thing, takes place. I think it's Alaska. I believe it's Alaska. A UFO had actually crashed down there, and are actually dug up by another team that's up there, like the Americans up there, and as well as the Norwegian people, and they actually, they awaken something. Obviously, the crash landed in ice. They're gonna freeze. It's gonna stay well preserved. Well, when they release it, it turns out that this thing can actually mimic people. A perfect replica. I'm guessing, as far as like memories and habits or whatever. Whenever this thing absorbs something, it, like I said, a perfect replica. So it mimics them to the T. So it absorbs everything of that person. It literally becomes that being, and so when the first movie starts, we're actually seeing a Norwegian helicopter chasing down this husky, and they're trying to shoot it down. Well, obviously that's something's up. Well, the dog actually runs to another camp, to the American camp, and the Americans feeling threatened and stuff like that. They kind of like bring down the helicopter and shoot the people that are shooting at them, because like it's weird, like they're just opening fire. Nothing's really explained. They just see them running after this dog, so they're protecting themselves. Well, as they bring down the people, they go investigate, and they find out that something is wrong. Something happened to these people, but they still don't know what. They let the dog into their camp, and the dog slowly starts taking over the people, eventually taking over the whole kennel of the dogs and mimicking them to the T. And that's when they find out, because the person who takes care of the dogs actually walks in on it, mimicking these dogs, and they burn it. And like, hey, now they're trying to figure out what if, after cutting up the big old glob or whatever the hell is left over after burning it, like, this thing can mimic us, it could become us. Nobody can be trusted. So obviously, you can see that's already a recipe for disaster. Everybody's suspicious of everybody. They're asking who was alone with the dog the longest, where was the dog, what part of the station was it at. Turns out that little motherfucker was everywhere. So nobody trusts anybody, and people, and being isolated for so long. I forget how long they're actually up there, for how many months or years that they were already up there before this incident happening. So they're already going stir crazy. They're already losing it, and people are busting down radios. People are shooting at other people. People are accusing of other people, and obviously, shit is gonna get heated. And as they're going through this, they're trying to figure out ways of how they can identify the thing. What I thought was pretty interesting, it was a different kind of alien, another life form that was going on. But not only was it like this one being could transfer into other people or mimic other people, every individual part of that alien was its own alien. So there is a part where there's a scene where they actually come up with a way to figure out who is who, or they actually draw blood from every single remaining person, and Kurt Russell actually pokes it with a copper wire that has been heated up in front of a crap, I forget what the hell it's called. Flamethrower. Yeah, the flamethrower has actually been heating up in front of the flames, and he drives the copper wire into the blood and seeing what it would do. Because like he said, and like I explained, every individual part is its own alien. So even down to the last molecule, it's its own alien being that can take on its own life and regenerate. So even if you kill this thing, you have to kill it down to its last molecule. The last drop of blood has to die. Otherwise, there is a chance it could continue to survive. So after going down and eliminating people, obviously they're gonna run into several of these things. So I thought that was pretty cool that he took it into another direction. He changed aliens of what we were used to at the time and like gave it a whole nother thing. Like it's not just I shoot this alien and that's it, or I decapitate, or I do whatever, I stab it, sneeze on it, whatever the hell you want to do to it, and it dies. No, like you have to kill every single part of it. If you don't kill every single part of it, there is a chance mankind could cease to exist. And not really. One thing, well, at least what I got from it, maybe I missed it, I don't know, but it really doesn't explain why that thing kind of came here. I don't know if it really crash landed or what, but it's here now and we have to deal with it. I thought it was pretty cool was the whole special effects and everything, and not a lot, it's not CGI. This is like shit that they actually did themselves. Well, there's probably like a few CGI parts in there, but a lot of it was like melted bubblegum and stuff like that they actually did to show pieces and limbs and heads being come off and taking on its own life and its own its own sprouting its own legs and limbs to fucking crawl away. So I thought it was really cool, guys. So yeah, this one, if you have a weak stomach, I highly do not recommend it. If you cannot sit there without vomiting, without seeing something gross, do not check it out, guys. I give this a 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up, definitely, guys. Even the ending, it just leaves it up to chance. You don't really know if it's the thing is actually dead. Like once it's down to like the last 5 people, they take their last stand, and they even come to terms with, what, we're not gonna make it out of here alive, but we cannot let that thing make it out as well. So it's we have to take it with us. So after blowing up the station and again about to get hit with or already being hit with a snowstorm and stuff like that, the last 2 people are Kurt Russell and Kevin Davids. I think I said his damn name earlier and I think I just said it wrong, but anyway, the guy who plays Childs, he like they're the last 2, but Childs had actually disappeared and nobody really knows what happened to him. So now it's just him and Kurt Russell looking at each other and they just sit there like basically waiting to die. So whenever anybody comes and investigates what the hell happened, bringing the bodies back, you don't know if the thing survived or what the hell's going on. So I thought it kind of left a huge cliffhanger. And I know they did a prequel. I think back in 2011 they did a prequel, explaining and showing what happened at the Norwegian camp. Because when they go investigate, it is tore up to shit. There are burnt bodies everywhere, and obviously the spaceship itself and an ice coffin that I guess that they released the thing from. So yeah, dude, I haven't seen that one yet. I'm not gonna lie. I will check that out and bring you to a review to that as soon as possible. But yeah, go check it out. Please hit the subscribe button and hit that little bell to let you know every single time I upload. Keep up with me, guys. Please like, subscribe, share the hell out of this video, guys. I need all the help I can get. 129 subscribers. Let's keep it going. I want to hit that 1,000, but I need your help to do it, guys. All right, guys. Remember, if you're not sinning, you're not having fun. Rock on, guys.